aiming to walk inside their jungle. They don't necessarily have a guaranteed player that can face check.
Right now, Xiaohao gets jumped on by Wayward. They're actually lights just digging in front of him, so Xiaohao can't die. ZDZ goes golden as Fofo uses his own little stasis there. ZDZ will get stunned up, will be almost certainly taken out there, but no, he flashes away at the last second. Had the barrier as well to keep him alive. Look at this damage, the bouncing grenade almost, but enough from that. Fofo flashes forward, lands the Q, and now you can start to see WE start to feel confident. These health bars are so low, an auto attack is good, and that means you're 3v5 for the rest of this potential siege, and this could be the game.
There is quite a bit of wave clear onto Xiaohu's Corki, but I'm not sure they can actually play underneath the tower. 3 very squishy members. The entirety of WE is knocking on your door.
They're knocking on your door and they are breaking it down. Your turrets are no longer. Your health bars will be next. You can see Chris trying his hardest. Xiaohu just doesn't do any damage or any significant damage in this fight. And that's going to be WE 1-0 up over Weibo. And once they found it,
I feel like Weibo Gaming are going to have to be very careful on the toes, because the second they step up on a neutral objective and I1D is there, whoever gets hooked dies.
that's kind of it. Hook in. Chang is kind of gone right now. He's not in the brush. He will just walk away from this one here. Should be a pretty easy skirmishes for both these guys, as they both really want to try and fight this. Neither mid laner's moved over just yet. A flash away by Heng, but it has been followed straight away. The stun comes down. I think Heng has recognized he is dead. Nothing to be done there. The Viego picks up first blood. And
Xiaohu's on the top side. They don't know that Heng is in this bush. If he moves forward, they will spot him out.
oh, they're going to look for it now. They're going to try and maybe make this fight work for them. ZDZ is getting jumped on here. Xiaohu has come up with the Spirit Rush. And Xiaohao will get the resets as well. So not really a lot that WE could do about that one. They are coming up with I1D, who does have a flash if he wants it, but it's just so difficult to make anything stick. And honestly, that...
in terms of items, he does deal quite a bit of damage. They might grab Crisp.
They do grab Crisp, and he doesn't have a flash this time around. His Aftershock will keep him alive only for so long. And Heng will get himself a kill now, so he'll equal up that against his opposite number. Fofo, though, might be running onto Xiaohu. Xiaohu does have Spirit Rush and will have to use it to try and back himself away.
To set up something towards the top side of the map, you see Blitzcrank heading towards the top side of the map as well. Could potentially see a little bit of danger heading towards it. Try and get any fight or any skirmish going. It's not going to be the case for now. Camille does have TP, however, in a couple of seconds, and Weibo Gaming are sticking around. Blue buff is going to get handed over to Xiaohu, since his mana bar didn't look too good. And Chris,
they get everything, and Light is dead. He just gets caught out by the hook. A flash away from I1D really well. Leave you alone and put I1D up towards, you know, the mid and the top.
Absolutely. However, Weibo Gaming are pulling in all the forces right here. They have rotated Light towards the top side of the map. Refilled in a minute and a half, but they are looking, they are praying. They are 5 members. They caught 3.
They do. They caught I1D as well. No flash on him. A flash by Heng, as they did not realize they were 5 men waiting. Flash over the wall does not land. The cooldowns used to try and make this one here. Fofo, though, he's going to walk straight into a hook. He's get charmed, and he will get killed. Did not have any vision whatsoever. I do not know why.
Yeah, that was not a great move by Fofo right there, because you do have the information. There's 3 enemy members into this one. You know, Camille is also TPing down there, so I think Prince actually needs to run and not stick around for this wave.
Prince? Why would you stay? That's just 2 very poor mistakes coming in. Moment there for them to figure out exactly what to go for. Now, Dragon is the focus here. WE would love to try and stop the stacking here and get themselves back into this. It could be a full fight. Oh, never mind. It's just a pick. Xiaohao, he's already dead, and he will not be getting any more resets. It was Reset City for a while there with the Ari and the Viego. The hook lands in. Xiaohao goes down.
Not having to flash away from that hook, but then again, very weird positioning. Your Varus is in the mid lane, pushing in the wave. Your Thresh is wrapping around. Then you have Ari getting caught again here.
And the Spiraling Despair will go up, because Xiaohu down to about 1/3 of his HP, and they'll get the tower as well. And he's bringing friends, and remember, there's no flash here on ZDZ. He will have his hookshot, wall shot back in just a second. Exactly it. I1D is like, I don't care. We're getting this kill. We've committed too much. And they will be able to kill him off just about at the end. Wayward goes up to 2 kills now in the game. But that does mean that the priority up that top side just goes straight over to the side of Weibo. They get themselves a Rift Herald. They should be able to get themselves maybe even 2 towers.
Towards the top side as fast as possible. Maybe rotate your Jhin as well. Since you have pushed that mid lane wave, you cannot allow that Rift Herald to take 2 towers towards the top side of the map. I feel like Weibo Gaming know that the resets
away here from the bot side, but there's a Rift Herald that can be used and will be crashing into this turret. This will be taken down. A TP coming in as well. That's going to be Xiaohu jumping back in onto this fight as well. Wayward trying to run away from this entire situation. They haven't killed off anybody just yet, but it does look like Wayward will be the sacrifice on the side of WE. They will get the tower for Weibo and the kill. While that's happening, though, you've committed a lot of resources up towards this bot side. So bot lane, or top lane, I should say.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, they can keep pushing, though, because they have no one else coming in.
Yeah, that was a great call from the side of Weibo game. They're gonna kill Hank here as well. That was a great call. They see Fofo all the way to the top side. He's not backing, he doesn't have TP, and they still have Rift Herald. Oh, who's tanking the 4th shot?
No, they don't tank it, but they will lose Crisp. Iwandi getting in. Trying to answer back, or rather WE trying to answer back. They'll get a tower after the kill itself, so it ends up being a 1-for-1 in
the bot side of the map. Whilst if they had focused at tier 2 with the Rift Herald there, with only Zinza underneath the tower, they could have potentially netted themselves another tower. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, they won't get themselves another tower. They will lose their support right now. And this is what happened in game number 1 as well. But it does feel like it's Weibo falling behind the mark when it comes down to these kind of setups, these fights.
Yeah, because it's very difficult to walk into a Blitzcrank, right? We talked about this super squishy. Iwandi is looking again. ZDZ does have displacement.
Oh, he gets the knock up, though. ZDZ now will have the lantern to keep him going, but Hang wants a little bit more. Look at the damage you can do from so far away with this Jhin. Wayward picks up Crisp. Crisp just respawned, guys. That's not okay. He is just doing all he can to try and stay alive. A flash away by Iwandi, make sure he does not...
And W just like this. By Iwandi pressing W forward, they're in the river.
But that TP as well from Xiaohu's not going to be enough. It's not going to be close enough. And they're going to lose 2 off it. Xiaohu and ZDZ dead to rights. Wayward will stay alive. There's even a fruit just to keep him going. You've no jungler, you've no real engage. This is, you just have to give this one up. And again, this feels like the momentum of the fights are just going the favor of WE. They just feel more coherent. And there's a honey fruit on the river to heal him back up should he need it. But there's no vision here for Weibo. Absolutely none. They have to face check this. They aren't even going to. Wait, WE get themselves nice and aggressive because they want to try and go for this fight. They will lose their support, but they don't really care. Hong will try and tank up as much as he can, but gets sniped back on the back side of this one here. I don't know if that's worth now for WE because they can't go for the Baron.
Team fights, and every time WE have figured out their way of breaking the fight is through Iwandi getting these hooks, breaking Weibo Gaming apart, and he's got another one. Oh my
god,
Fresh
another
dead.
hook, but Wayward is the one that gets sacrificed for it. So in that trade of Crisp for Wayward, you will take that as Weibo Gaming. Very shallow vision, though, for being honest here, for the side of Weibo. They're not really in a position to go for it now. The hook shot will not land. We'll have to use the last of the Hextech ultimatum just to be honest with you. He has to use his ultimate defensively. That's massive. Not having the Spirit Rush available here for Weibo just limits you so much. There's a Chain of Corruption, not really doing a huge amount. It was max range, but now you're without ultimates. Now you're without opportunities. ZDZ is looking for a little bit of a flank, but this is going to be Soul. This could be an Infernal Soul if you're not careful. They will not land the Spiraling Despair. They will not land the hook, but they will land the Dragon. WE now with an Infernal Soul. Maybe look for the fight after the fact. They pop down the ultimate here. There's so much damage being thrown in here from all of the angles. They just can't seem to kill off anybody. And it's Aatrox who falls down first. Look at these low health bars. Prince is huge. He will get 1 kill, maybe another one as he looks to try and push even further on. He does not have a flash available to him. They get in with the hook shot, but the cleanse is good. Trying to see if they can burn him down, but the Jhin went too far to the sun. Infernal Soul was confirmed here by WE. But do they get themselves out because they have a Baron to work?
Ari, 14 stacks onto the Meta, is looking for that Banshee. They found ZDZ, but the buffer on the hook shot right there is going to be enough.
Oh, ZDZ walks
out
right into a trap, and he can't run away. The Infernal Chain stopped the hook shot, and now
it's all it takes. 1 hook from Crisp is all it takes to actually trade one and make it a 4 versus 4. Fofo is looking, he's poking.
He's poking. They have no vision on this Baron. They don't know it's 6,000 HP. Xiaohao hasn't got a flash to get in on top of this one here. They've used the locket. 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. It's gone. Xiaohao and Xiaohu trying to see, or Xiaohu trying to see if they can take out the wayward Aatrox. Iwandi chunks about.
Set down their vision, potential TP flanks for Aatrox, for Wayward to get behind them. The Banshees is going to prove to be very problematic for WE to break through for Xiaohu.
ZDZ TP'd, but he's so hard for him to get in. He knows he's been spotted out. They know he can't really get on top of this one here. Spiraling Despair still yet to be used. Hang has to flash away. If he dies now, that could be Elder. He tries to the cleanse, but the Mikhail's Blessing is not enough. Chain of Corruption has already come back out. That will spread out onto Fofo. Nobody there to capitalize on it. The base has been cracked.
Don't want to be running into this Blitzer. Look at Iwandi. He's waiting in the brush.
They're baiting them in. They're baiting them in.
ZDZ is very close.
And they're baiting him in. They don't know exactly where they are. Xiaohu doesn't know what's in that brush. Now he does. And he sees the rest of WE. 4 seconds till Hang comes in. He would be here. They can delay it a couple more seconds. The hook is now down for Iwandi. He moves straight in onto ZDZ, who gets chunked out, who gets killed off. They need to finish him off. Nobody actually auto-attacked him. Why couldn't they? Are they finally flashing over the wall? It's a 4v4. Xiaohu trying to see if he can jump in with a Spirit Rush, but he only has one left. Now it's a 5v4 in favor of WE. Light gets hit once. Light gets hit not twice. But now Xiaohu looking for a little bit more. Needs that charm. Will not get it. And he's dead. Nothing more to be done. WE will take the series. It'll be a 2-0. They don't need the Elder because they've got themselves an inside track to the mid lane.
Hang makes his way into that Dragon Pit as well, grabbing that last kill. WE. Fantastic play. Prince popping off on that Jhin in the last fight, making sure they take themselves apart in the rankings from Weibo Gaming.
They join themselves up towards the top of the standings. I think they even get themselves with a 2-0. They should be getting themselves right up into it, and they can't even kill Wayward. It's a 2-0 for WE, and a great start to this one here. Really, really well done there.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.